Hi friends, now the group 2 Tspsc group 2 exam is going to conduct in the August 29 30. Okay, so what I am going to do in my channel, I am going to provide all 4 papers related, all the topics videos I am going to provide, so notes. And what I am going to do, whatever video today I uploaded, that video, the related, suppose today we did ancient history, okay, in that video maybe 2 hours video. In this video, the next day before, what I will do, I will prepare some questions on this topic, Indian history, suppose ancient history, some like 50 questions. That 50 questions PDF I will give in this video description. You have to do, and the solution of this part also I will provide you. So like this, what we'll going to do, we'll do ancient history, medieval history, and then the modern history. Then history part will finish. Then what will be going, we'll do. Then Telangana history also will do. Like that, one paper will going to finish. All the 4 papers we have to finish. Okay. So like that, Indian geography. So what I am going to do, I am going to plan this part into 4 papers is there, na? So 4 papers, how we will going to prepare, now see. So today is 13, so tomorrow onwards I will upload the videos. So you have to, so tomorrow the video description, the questions also will be there, question paper will be there. So you have to prepare for the question paper also. These questions also you have to do, that is the test for you. So this is from July 14 to this part, July 14 to we do July 22nd. So this much time we will take for the Indian history, Indian constitution, and the social structure, institution, public health policies. So this comes under the Indian history only. Next, this one we are going to finish July 23rd to July 30. Okay, like this, 7 days Indian economy. Okay, next, Telangana movement we are going to finish in July, June, August 1st to August 10. Then this 4 part is finished. Then the first topic, general science and general studies and general ability, this one will do in August 10 to 20. Now remaining this 20 to 27. So 28 you have to prepare yourself, 29 is exam. So what I am going to do, 20 to 20, so 20 and 21st, what will be there, test for paper 1, 21st 22nd, test for paper 2, 23rd 24th, test for paper 3, 25th 26th, test for paper 4. So like that we will finish. So 21st test for paper 1, paper 2, paper 3, paper 4. So like this, when you finish, you know, you will get all the concept related to these topics. First we are going to see this on the video, then you are getting. Then after that, what you are doing, you are preparing, doing these questions, questions you are reading in this your textbook or somewhere. So you are preparing for the test. Then one more time revision is going, and the test also you are writing. So you are confident. So the questions where can come, like that you can prepare. So we are going to see the first part, that is Indian history. Okay, we'll do from this book, the Lucent general knowledge. From this we'll do. So this is the best book for most of the exams. So Indian history. So Indian history, it is converted into three parts: ancient history, medieval history, and modern history. Okay. In ancient history, the first part is saying that now we are talking about first part, that is that is Harappan or Indus Valley civilization. This is called as a Harappan or Indus Valley civilization. 1 minute. Harappan or Indus Valley civilization. No, Harappan or Indus Valley civilization. Harappan or Indus Valley civilization. So this time period you have to remember. So 2500 BC to 1750 BC. So you have to remember it is going in the back side. So BC means before Christ. The oldest name is Indus civilization. So Harappan civilization or Indus civilization, both are same. This is another name. According to archaeological tradition, the most appropriate name Harappan civilization. Harappa, the first discovered site in the India. First discovered site is Harappa. In 1921 it was discovered. Remember, Dayaram Sahi. It is down. It is there. According to geographical point of view, the most suitable name Indus. Saraswati cultivation, this one also we called another name. The large centralization of the settlement along the Indus Saraswati river. So most of the people will be settled into the Saraswati river valley. 80% settlement in the Saraswati. So Saraswati river, most of the people are settled near to that. The most accepted period is this one, 2500 BC to 1750 BC. And this the age of the any what is the time period or something, whatever equipments they are used, that equipments age we calculate with the help of a carbon dating. So carbon dating is basically to measure the age of the old items. Next, John Marshall, the first scholar to use the term Indus civilization. So Indus civilization name was given by the John Marshall, but the Harappan cultivation is by the Dayaram Sahi. Indus civilization belongs to the proto-historical period, means they will use the photo-historic period, Catholithic age, Bronze age. These three names also we called. Catholithic age or Bronze age also we called, and proto-historic period we called Indus civilization. The Indus civilization was spread over the Sindh, Balochistan, in Pakistan it is Punjab and Haryana, Rajasthan, Gujarat, Western UP and Northern Maharashtra. So more or less north part. Scholars generally believe in the Harappa, Gagar, Mohenjo-daro axes represent the heartland of the Indus civilization. So which one is Harappa, Gagar and Mohenjo-daro? Okay. The northernmost site of Indian civilization. So this is the part. So northernmost is what? Northernmost is Ropur. So this is in north side Ropur, that is we called as another name Sutlas in the Punjab earlier. Next, Manda, that is Chenab river. This is Sutlas river. So RS, PQRS, R after R S will come. So R is S is the Sutlas, R is the Ropur. Next is this now. Okay, Manda, Chenab, Jammu Kashmir now. Okay, now it is Manda because now it is going to in the Pakistan. Now Manda is very southernmost part is that is Bhagatrao, Kim, Gujarat earlier. Now Daimabad now. Okay, the easternmost Indian civilization Alamgirpur. So easternmost is Alamgirpur. Next, westernmost is Sutkondor. So Alamgirpur, Sutkondor is the westernmost. So R, if you do some small down one more karu, then B will get. B means Bhagwat Rao. At least B, with B name you can take. A means Alamgirpur, that is in the east. So always our day will start with east, sunrise. So ABCD start with A. So Alamgirpur, you remember like that. And it will be end with west. So yes, it is S. You can remember Sutko Gendo. Okay. Capital sites Harappa and Mohenjo-daro. So these two are the capital sites of the Indus Valley civilization. Port cities Lothal, Sutkondar, Alamgindo, Balkot, Puntangi. Okay, that's not that much important. These are very important. Some points we have to remember in this. So Harappa is in the bank of which river? Ravi river. That one is not needed. Okay. And Harappa was discovered by the Dayaram Sahni 1921. That much is enough. Okay. Next, Mohenjo-daro. Mohenjo-daro is the bank of the river, means it is the near to river Indus river. Okay. So this is discovered by the Rakal Das Banerjee 1922. So 21 this one is river. Next Das is you remember only Das. Mohenjo-daro it is discovered by the Das. Okay. Chunhudro, these are not important, only these two are very important. Okay, mostly Harappa. In Harappa, archaeological finds. So what they found while they are finding? Harappa, 6 granaries in row and working floors, workman's quarters and a virgin goddess seal. These are they found. Okay, symmetry R37, stone symbols of lingam, male sex organ, and yoni, female sex organ, painted pottery and clay figures of a mother goddess, wheat and barley in the wooden mortar, copper seals. Next, crucible for the bronze, copper made mirror, vanity box, dice. So these are they found from the Harappa. So mostly we have to remember Harappa, Mohenjo-daro, Chunhudro, Lothal, Kalibangan, Banwali. So very important things we have to remember. So you can say this granaries, very important. Next, in this one, the male sex organ and female sex organ. Next, that much you can say. Mohenjo-daro, this also is great granary. This is great granary. That is 6 granaries in a row. Great bath, very important. The large building of the civilization. Assembly hall, shell strips. These are not even. Next, Poto Shiva seal. This one is important. Bronze image of the nude woman dancer. This is important. Steelite image of the bread man, human skeleton together. Painted seal. These are not important. Clay mother goddess. There also we got a fragment of the woven cotton is that's very important. Not it. So in this one, great granary, great bath, and you can remember assembly hall, bronze images of the nude woman dancer, that much outer, and Poto Shiva. Chunhudro, what you can remember? The city without a citadel. Next, ink pot, lipstick. This is important. Lipstick, ink pot, metal workers, shell ornament makers, and the bread makers. So bread and lipstick shops will be there. Imprint dog paw and within the terracotta model of the bullock cart. So terracotta model of the bullock cart. So there is a one bullock cart they found. Okay, there. And Chenhudro, a lipstick, bread factory, and bull cart they found. Bullock cart. Next, Lothal. So these are very important. That's why little bit time it's taking. Lothal very important. Dockyard. This one only they will come. Examine this one only. Next, rice husk. These are not important. Fire altars. You can remember if you read. Terracotta figurine of the horse. Double burial during a male and female in a single grave. Terracotta model of ship dying vent. These are not important. So painted jaw, those are not important. Kalibanga. Next, plowed field. This is important. Plowed field surface, pre-Harappa. Fire altars, important. Decorated bricks, wheels of toy cart. Okay, this is important. Wheels of toy cart. Mesopotamian cylindrical seal. So they will do business with Mesopotamian. Banwali. So Kalibanga you can remember, plowed field, wheels of toy cart, and Mesopotamian cylindrical seals. Banwali, lack of chessboard. So chessboard they found. Next, drainage system is there in Banwali. Toy plough is there. Clay figure of mother goddess, that is not important. Dolavira. A unique water harnessing, this is very important. Unique water harvesting system means dams and this all will be there. It is storm water drainage system, large well and bath, grain water reserves. Only site to divide into the three parts. Large Harappan inscription used to civic the purposes. A stadium also which is there in this one. Surkota, very important. The bones of horse, that much is important. So bones of horse, where is they found? Surkota. Daimabad, bronze image. Caritor with a carrot means it's like a helmet like that. Kiritam, elephant and then the dinosaurs. So bronze images they found. Daimabad. Okay. So these are the things we have to remember. Harappa granaries and mother goddess female and sex organs, and they know dice also. In this one they found. And Mohenjo-daro, you can read great bath, great granary, and the photo Shiva, bronze images of nude women. That much you can remember. And cotton also they found. Chunhudro, lipstick, bread, and you can remember the bull cart. And the Lothal, you can remember dockyard, fire altars. Kalibangan, you can remember plowed field, toy of wheel of toy cart, and Mesopotamian cylindrical seal. Banwali, you can remember chessboard. So BC, after B what will come? C will come. So chess, you can remember. Like drainage system also there is lack of systematic drainage system is there. Dolavira, it's very important. Water harvesting related water is there here. Surkota, bones of horse is there. Daimabad, bronze images is there. So you have to remember these things. Now Mohenjo-daro, the largest site of Indus civilization. Ratnagiri, Raktigrati, the largest Indian site of Indus civilization. So Raktigrati is the name of a one site that is the largest Indian site of the Indus civilization. In the Indus civilization only, one more biggest site is they are asking, that is Raktigiri. Common features of the major cities. Systematic town planning. So there is a systematic town planning on the line of the grid system. They will use grid system. Use of a burn bricks in the construction. Underground drainage system. Gained water reserves in the Dolavira. Fort field city dal exception Chunhudro. City dal exception Chunhudro. So Chunhudro city dals is not there. Next Surkotada. This is the Kutch district, Gujarat, the only Indus site where the remains of the horse have actually been found. So Surkota, what they found? Horse bones of horse they found. Main crops: wheat and barley. Evidence of the cultivation of rice in Lothal. So Lothal you can see here. So Lothal we already say rice husk. So that one we found. So that's why rice in Lothal and the Rangpur, Gujarat only. Okay, whatever. Rice in Lothal and Rangpur they found, but mostly they will wheat and barley they will do. Other crops: dates, mustard. These all they will do. Cotton, very important. First people, Indus people were the first to produce a cotton in the world. Animals: sheep, goat, humpless bull, buffalo, boar, dog, cat, pig, fowl, deer, tortoise, elephant, camel, rhinos, tiger, etc. But they didn't mention here cow. So you can say that cow they don't know the animal. Lion was not known to the Indus Valley. Lion also they don't know, but tiger they know. Indus Valley population from the Amari single instant of the Indus. Rhinoceros has been reported. There are extensive inland and foreign trade. Foreign trade within the Mesopotamia and Sumeria, modern Iraq. So, extensive foreign trade they will do to from Mesopotamian they will do, or Sumeria and Bahrain. So gold they will do mostly import. They will from Kolar, Karnataka, Afghanistan, and Persia. Silver, Afghanistan. One you remember. Copper, K3, CK, Rajasthan. Tin, Afghanistan. Won't they ask that much? That's it enough. Next, Jude, Central Asia. That is important. So basically, gold and silver important. Gold is Kolar, Afghanistan, Persia. Silver is Afghanistan. Copper is K3. Tin is Afghanistan again. Mostly Afghanistan. Exports. Agriculture products. Cotton, goods, terracotta figurines, pottery, certain beads from the Chinodro, cocoa shell from the Lothal, coach shell from the Lothal, ivory products and copper etc. The very interesting feature of this civilization was that the iron was not known to these people. They know the silver and copper, but they don't know the iron. Sumerian text refers to the trade relation within the Meluha, which was the name given to the Indus region. Sutangi and Mundik were the Indus sites found in the Afghanistan. Not important that much. Sutangi and Mundik. Sumerian text also refers to the two intermediate stations. So these are not important. Harappans were the earliest people to produce cotton. It was called Sindon by the Greeks. Sindon. So Greeks are called Sindon because they are the Harappan people are the first people to produce the cotton. There is no evidence of coins. Though no evidence of coins, but barter is the assumed to be have been the normal method of exchange of goods. So that is the barter system. Lothal was an ancient port of Indus civilization. So ancient means oldest port of India's civilization. The Indus civilization was primarily urban. There is no clear-cut evidence of the nature of the polity, but it seems that the ruling authority of the Indus civilization was the class of the merchants. Merchants means you know that is the business persons. The Harappan people didn't worship their gods in temple. No temple in fact has been unearthed. An idea of their religion is formed from the statues and the figurines found. The most commonly found figure is that the mother goddess. So that is called as a Matri Devi or Shakti. There is evidence of the prevalence of the yoni, female sex organ worship. The chief male deity was the Pashupati Mahadeva. Pashupati Mahadeva, that is the lord of the animals, Photo Shiva, represented in seals as sitting in the yogic posture. He is surrounded by the four animals: elephant, tiger, rhino, buffalo. So this is important. This is the person. His name is Photo Shiva, Pashupati Mahadeva, and that is the lord of the animals, and he is surrounded by elephant, tiger, rhino, buffalo. So B for buffalo, E for elephant, T for tiger, R for rhino. So buffalo, so rhino, elephant, buffalo, tiger. You can remember elephant also will be there in water, buffalo also will go in water, rhino also will go in water, tiger won't go. So tiger also will go in the water, like that you remember, Bengal tiger. So all are water related animals you remember. Okay, and the two deer appear at his foot. So two deers will be is there here. In the foot, two deers will be there. This is important. There was the prevalence of the Palic Lingam worship. So Lingam means Shiva Lingam now also will pray. Thus the Shiva Shakti worship, the oldest form of the worship in the India, appears to have been part of the religious beliefs of the Harappan people, especially Humped Bull. The remains and the relics also reveals the remains and the relics also reveal that the geolatry, that is the animal worship, and the tree worship, that is people, were in the Wagyu in these days. There is evidence of the pictographic script found mainly on the seals. The script has not been described so far, but the overlap of the letters overlap of the letters on the, so pictographic script is there for there. And the sum of the ports heard from the Kali Banga show that the writing has been the Bostofoden. This is the writing style Bostofoden, or from the left to left and from left to right in alternate lines. So like this, first it will go right left to right, then right to left, then again this one like this, right to left, from left to right in alternate lines. It has been referred to as the Proto-Dravidian. Steelite was mainly used in the manufacturing of steels. This is very important. Steelite they will use that material for manufacturing of the seals. Humpless bull is represented in the most of the Indus seals. Humpless bull. Next, inhumanization or the complete burial was the most common method of the disposal of the dead. Complete burial was the inhumanization. The origin of the swastika symbol can be traced to the Indus civilization. Swastika. Indra is assumed of causing a decline of the Indra is accused of causing the decline of Indus civilization. This is told by the M. Wheeler. M. Wheeler is told Indra is the accuser of causing. Rigveda speaks of the battle of the place named the Haryampia, which has been identified with Harappa. The Rigveda speaks of a battle at the place named the Haryampia, which speaks about the identify with the Harappa. The majority of the scholars believe that the makers of this cultivation were Dravidian. Believes that makers of this cultivation were Dravidians. Contemporary civilization of Indian civilization, Mesopotamia, Egypt and China. So means that time also Mesopotamian civilization is there, Egypt civilization is there, and China. These are the four biggest civilization in the world initially. So Harappa, Mesopotamia, Egypt and China. So now you see here we did these things. Now some interesting things, some points are missing here, so those things just I am going to explain you. So what are the points they are missing? Their houses will be in the square shape will be there, and their windows never be and doors never be to the this side of the road, and underground drainage system is there, and Mohenjo-daro is also called as a Mount of Dead. Mount of Dead is another name of the Mohenjo-daro is Mount of Dead. Okay, so that things are important things. Next, Vedic culture, original home of Aryan. So where they came, the location of the original home of the Aryans still remains a controversial point. They don't know. Some scholars believe that the Aryans were natives of the soil of India, and some other scholars believe that the Aryans were the migrated from outside Central Asia. Max Muller is saying Europe, Arctic region, that is the Bal Gangadhar Tilak is saying they came from Europe, Arctic region, but Max Muller is saying they came from the Central Asia. So Max Muller theory, according to that, Aryans came from Central Asia, and from this one Bal Gangadhar Tilak, they came from Europe, Arctic region. According to the popular belief, the Aryans were supposed to have migrated from the Central Asia into the Indian subcontinent in a several stages or waves during 200 BC. So 200 BC, so 1500 BC. Next, Bhogajaki inscription, which mention 4 Vedic gods Indra, Varuna, Mitra, Nasatyas, proves Central Asian theory as their homeland. Their homeland. So you have to remember which inscription is saying mention 4 Vedic gods. Bhoga Jakhi inscription. Indra, Varuna, Mitra, Nasatsya proves the Central Asia theory believe theory as their homeland. Next, the group that came to India first settled in the present frontier province and the Punjab, then called as the Sapta Sindhu. So, where they settled, Sapta Sindhu region, where the seven rivers, region of seven rivers, they lived there for the many centuries and gradually pushed into the interior to the settle in the valleys of the Gangas and Yamuna. So, Ganga and Yamuna valley they went after that. Vedic literature. It is presumed that the Rig Veda was composed while the Aryans were still in the Punjab. So Rig Veda was composed while Aryans were still in the Punjab. Vedic literature comprises of the four literature productions: Samhitas or Vedas we call, Brahmanas, Aryankas, Upanishads. So Samhitas means it's called Vedas, Rig Veda, Yajur Veda, these all. Brahmanas, next Vedic literature, they are saying four literature products: Brahmanas, Aryankas, and Upanishads. Vedic literature had grown up in course of time and was really handed down from the generation to generation by the word of mouth. So they will just word of mouth, they will be knowledge will be shared. Hence these are called as a Shruti, to hear. So Vedic literatures are Shruti. Shruti means only Shruti means sound only come, there is no writing, this will be there. Most important of the Vedic literature was Vedas. Vedas are also called as the Apurashya, that is not created by a man but God gifted, and Nitya, that is the existence in all eternity. And Nitya, God gifted, and Nitya, that is existing in all eternity. So Vedas, what we call another name, Apurashya. Okay. There are four Vedas: Rig Veda, Sama Veda, Yajur Veda, Atharvana Veda. Okay, these are the four Vedas. One by one we'll see. Okay, if you get bored or you are leaving this video, then what is the meaning of you will get a group 2 job? So you have to believe in yourself. You have to do hard work. You have to sit at least 2 hours for one video, and you have to finish this many topics. Then you have to purchase this book if you want. Otherwise this PDF will be available on internet, you can do that one. You read whatever topics I am saving. So tomorrow morning I will post this video, or today I will post, and as well as I will post one in the description section. I will upload this one PDF also, exam PDF. So that PDF also I will send you questions. Then you have to write the exam, whatever teaching I am talking from there. So it will become like a test for you. So all like this we will finish all the chapters, all the 4 papers, then you are able to get the one group 2 job. Definitely you will get. So do this hard work. Okay. There are 4 Vedas: Rig Veda, Sama Veda, Yajur Veda, and Atharva Veda. The first 3 Vedas were jointly called as a Vedatrayi, that is trio of Vedas: Rig Veda, Sama Veda, Yajur Veda, Atharva Veda. So these 3 Vedas, first 3 Vedas is together, it is called as a Vedatrayi. 3 means 3. So trio of Vedas. Next we will see. Of the 4 Vedas, Rig Veda, collection of a lyrics is the oldest text. Oldest text. Collection of lyrics in the world, and therefore it is also known as the first testament of the mankind. The Rig Veda contains a 1028 hymns, important, divided into 10 mandalas. These are very important things. So Rig Veda contains 1028 hymns. Hymns means some slokas, means in temple the pujaris will read. divided into 10 mandalas. 6 mandalas from 2 to 7 mandalas are called as a Gotra. Vamsha mandalas. Kula Grandh means they will talk about your caste and your religion. These all religion, not their caste. 6 mandalas 2 to 7. The first and 10th mandalas are said to have been added later. The 10th mandala contains the famous Purushukta, which explain the 4 varnas: Brahmana, Kshatriya, Varnas, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. The hymns of Rigveda were received by the Hotri. The hymns of the Rigveda was recited by Hotri. So, what are the things you have to remember in this Rigveda? 1028 hymns, 10 mandalas, 2 to 7 is talking about the Kul. Kul means caste. 1 and 10 is later added. The 10th mandala is talking about the Purusha Shukta. In this one, 4 varnas was mentioned, that is Brahmanas, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas and Shudras. Next Veda, Sama Veda. In this one, 1549 hymns are there. All hymns excluding 75 were taken from the Rig Veda. So the hymns of the Sama Veda were recited by Udghatri. So this is the hymns of the Sama Veda were recited by Udghatri. And here Hotri, here Udghatri. So 3 will be there last. Udghatri, Hotri, Sama Veda. The Veda is important for Indian music. This is important. Sama Veda, Samada, like that we will talk. So Sama Veda means music. Yajur Veda, the book of the sacrificial prayers. Yajur Veda. This is the ritual Veda. Its hymns were recited by the Advaryus. So this is Hotri, this is Udghatri, this is Advaryus. It is divided into 2 parts: Krishna Yajur Veda and Shukla Yajur Veda. Krishna Yajur Veda and Shukla Yajur Veda. It contrasts to the first 2, which are in the verse entirely. This one is in both verse and prose. Both it is available. So Yajur Veda, you have to remember, it's recited by other views, and it is in 2 parts: Krishna Yajur Veda and Shukla Yajur Veda. And it is available in both verse and prose. It's available, and it is basically talking about the sacrificial prayers or ritual Veda. This one about Adharva Veda, the book of magical formulas. The 4th and the last one contains the charms and spell to ward evils and diseases. For the very long time, it has not been included in the category of the Vedas. So that's why the first 3 Vedas is also called as a Veda Trayi. Brahmanas explain the hymns of the Vedas. Brahmanas explain the hymns of the Vedas. They will explain. They were written in the prose and the ritualistic in the nature. Brahmanas means sacrifice. Brahma means sacrifice. The various sacrifices and the rituals have been elaborately discussed in the Brahmanas. So every Veda has several Brahmanas attached to it. Rig Veda, Aitariya and Pushitikti, this like that. Sam Veda, Panchavisa, Yajur Veda, Satapatha, the oldest and the largest Brahmana, and Titatriya. So this is the oldest and largest Brahmana, that is the Satapatha. Adharva Veda, Gopatha. So the word Aryas means the forest, Aranya means forest. So they are talking about now literature. In the literature part, four things is there. What are those things? The Vedic literature, the Brahmanas, the Aranyakas, the Upanishads, and the Samhitas. They are talking about now this. Now, Aranyanka means forest. The forest texts were called as the Aranyakas. Aranyam we called in Telugu, because they were written mainly for the hermits and the studies living in the jungles. Aranyakas were the concluding portions of the Brahmanas. Upanishads are the philosophical texts. They are generally called as a Vedanta. They came toward the end of the Veda. They are the 108 Upanishads. Very important. Vrihadanyanka is the oldest Upanishads. Vrihadanyanka is the oldest Upanishad. Literature of Vedic tradition. Smriti, that is the remembrance literature, comprising of 6 literary works. Vedangas, Sutras. So, literature of Vedangas, Shruti and Smriti. Smriti and Shruti. Smriti, that is remembrance literature, comprises of 6 literary works. Next, there are 6 Vedangas: Shiksha, Kalpasutra, Vyakarana, Nirukta, Chanda, Jyotisha. There are 6 famous Smritis: Manusmriti. Like this, all things you have to cover. There are mainly 2 Mahakavyas, that is Ramayana and Mahabharata. This is known as, the Ramayana is known as the Adi Kavya, the oldest epics of the world. So, which is the oldest? The longest epics of the world is Mahabharata, but Ramayana is the oldest epic of the world. Oldest, he said, one of the oldest now. It consists of 2400 shlokas, that is verses, originally 600, later 12,000, finally 24,000, in 7 khandas. This, that is the sections 1 to 1 and 7 khandas were the latest addition to the Ramayana. The longest epics of the world, Mahabharata, it consists of a 1 lakh slokas, that is the 24,000. Originally this much and finally this much in the 18 parvas. So how many parvas? That is the 7 khandas, this 18 parvas, that is chapters, plus the Harivamsa supplement. Bhagavad Gita is extracted from the Bhishma Parvan of Mahabharata. Shanti Parvan is the largest Parvan of the Mahabharata. Shanti Parvan is the largest Parvan of the Mahabharata. So, Manusmriti is talking about the pre-Gupta period. The oldest Smriti texts, so these are the not that much important, but you have to remember this one. Purana means old. There are 18 famous Puranas. This Matsyasa Purana is the oldest Puranic text. The other important Puranas, Bhagavata, the Vishnu, the Vayu, the Brahmanda. They describe the genealogy of various royal dynasties. Upavedas. Auxiliary Vedas was traditionally associated with Vedas. Ayurveda, that is medicine. So this is also associated with Rig Veda. So Rig Veda is also called as a Ayurveda, like this Itsu Veda you can write. Samaveda, Gandharva Veda, that is music. Yajur Veda, Dhanur Veda, that is archery. Next, Shilpa Veda or Adhar Veda, that is the science of Adharva Veda, craft, wealthy, Vishwakarma. There are 6 schools of the Indian philosophy by the Shah Darshanas. Darshana founder basic text. Shankya Darshana, Kapila, Shankya Sutra. Important. Shankya Darshana, Kapila, Shankya Sutra. Next. Yoga Darshana. Yoga means yogi means Patanjali, Babi Ramdev Baba, you have to remember. Shankya Darshana, Kapila. Next. Nyaya Darshana, Aksapada, Gautama. So Gautama Buddha is Nyaya Sutra, is the talking about Nyaya, like that you remember. Vashishka Darshana, Uluka Kanda, Kannada. These are not important after that. So these first four you remember. Shanaka Darshana, Kapila. Yoga means our Patanjali Baba. Nyaya means Buddha, Gautama Buddha. Vashishka Darshana means Ulluka Kanda. Rigvedic early Vedic period. Again they are talking about now the order manner. Rigveda is the only source of the knowledge of this period. From the name of the rivers, mountains, Himavat, that is the Himalayas, Manjavant, that is the Hindushka, and the ocean in the Rigveda were the clear idea of the geographical area in which Rigvedic people lived. Rigveda mentions 40 rivers. Nadi Sukta, hymn of the Rigveda, mentioned 21 rivers, Nadi Sukta, which include the Ganges in the east and Kuba, Kabul in the west. Rigvedic people, who also called themselves the Aryans, were confined in area which came to known as the Sapta Sindhu, that is the land of the seven rivers. Sapta Sindhu comprises Sindhu and their 5 tributaries: Vista, Asika, Vipas, Purushi, Sutraji, and Saraswati. So Sindhu, its 5 tributaries, 5 plus 1 6, and Saraswati. According to Rigveda, the most mentioned river Sindhu, the most pivous river Saraswati. So most mentioned river is means every time it is mentioned Sindhu. The most previous river is Saraswati. Previous means like we will do like it's kind of this what praying to river. Mention of the Ganges one time the Ganges one time. Mention of Yamuna is 3 times. Dasarajana war, the battle of 10 kings. Dasarajan war. Das means 10, Rajan means king, Dasarajan war. According to Rigveda, the famous Dasarajan war was the intestine war of the Aryans. The Dasarajan war gives in names of the kings who participated in the war against Sudhas. War against what is Sudhas, who also Bharata king of the Tritus family. So they did battle against this 10 king Sudhas, who was the Bharata king of Trisus. The 10 kings were the states of a Purus, Yudus, these all will be there. So, and the battle was fought on the bank of the Purushi, that is the river name, Ravi river name is Purushi, in which Sudhas emerged victorious. So Sudhas has got the victory. Rigvedic name, modern name and region. Sindhu, Indus. Vitasa, Jalam. Asikni, Shina. Vipas, Bias. Purushini, Ravi. Sutudri, Sutlaj. Saraswati, Sarsuti. Drishadvati, Gagar. Gomati, Gomal. This much is important. And except these two remaining all are in Punjab. So Sindhu, Indus, Vitasa, Jhelum. This way little bit important. After I, J will come. So like that you can remember Jhelum. Asikani, China. So Asikani, China. Vipas, Bias. Pas, Bias. AS will be there. Purushini, Ravi. Sutradi, Sutras. Sutraji, Sutras. Saraswati, Saraswati. Polity, the Kula. So one video will be 50 minutes, 1 hour will be there. Like that we will finish, and on this video, whatever topics we covered, how many questions will be there? If it is 1 hour video, 25 questions will be there. Next, polity. The Kula. The family was the basis of the both social and political organization. The above Kula were the Grama, the Vis, the Jana, and Rashtra. The group of Kula families formed a Grama, and so on. So Kula, the family, was the basis of both social and political organization. The above, the Kula, were the Grama, the Vis, the Jana, and the Rashtra. The group of Kula formed a Grama, village, and so on. So first Kula, after that Grama, after that Rashtra, Jana, after that Rashtra, like this. Kula, Grama, Jana, Rashtra. According to the, now here unit and head is there. Kula, the head, family head is Kulapa. Grama, the village head is Gramani. Vis, after that Vis. The Vis means the clan, Vispati. Jana, the people, Gopa or Gopati. Rashtra, the country, Raja. Rashtra, the country, Raja. Okay. We are going to do this, all these things like this. Society will see, religion will see, then economy will see their economy, later Vedic period also will see. Okay. Now we are now seeing their polity, how their polity is there in their society. Regarding the form of the government, it was of a patriarchal nature. Monarchy was normal, but non-monarchical politics were also there. The Rashtra was ruled by the king or Raja, and the royal descent was by the heredity based on the law of primogeniture. Probably elective monarchy was also known. Very little it is known about the ministries of a king. The Purohita or the domestic priest was the first ranking of official. The Purohita or domestic priest. He was the king's preceptor, friend, philosopher, and guide. Other important royal officials were Senani, the army chief, and Gramani, the head of the village. The army consisted of a foot soldiers, carriers. Wood, stone, bone, and metals were used in the weapons. Arrows were tipped with a points of metal or poisoned horn. Reference are made to the moving force and the mission for the assaulting the strongholds. The king and religious duties also. He was the upholder of the established order and moral values, rules. Rigveda speaks of assemblies such as a Samba, Smriti, Vidit, Gana. Sabha was committee of a few privileged and important. Next, two popular assemblies, Sabha and Smriti, acted as checks on the arbitrary rules of the king. Later Vedas records that the Sabha functioned as a court of justice. Sabha is the later Vedas record that the Sabha was the function as a court of justice. Theft, burglary, stealing of cattle, and cheating were the some of the prevalent crimes. Society. The Rigvedic society comprising four varnas, namely Brahma, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Sudra. The class form of society was based on the profession or occupation of their individual. Teachers and priests were called as the Brahmanas, rules and administratives were called Kshatriyas, farmers, merchants, and bankers were called as the Vaishyas, artists and laborers were renowned as the Shudras. These vocations were followed by the person according to their ability and liking. The occupation had not become the hereditary as they became later on. Members of the same family took to different professions and belonged to different varnas as well illuminated by the hymns of the Rigveda. In these hymns, persons say, I am a singer, my father is a physician, my mother is a grinder of corn. The unit of society was family, primarily monogamous and the patriarchal. Child marriage was not in vogue. The widow could marry the younger brother of her deceased husband. The father's property was heredited by the son. Right to property existed in the respect of the movable things like cattle, horse, gold ornaments, and also in the respect of immovable property like land and house. The home of the teacher was the school where the taught the participants sacred texts, milk and its products, curd, butter, ghee formed an important part of the diet. There is also the mention of the grains cooked with milk, the meat of the fish, bird, and animals also eaten. The cow was already mentioned. Ajnana is that is not be killed. Ajnana that is not to be killed. Rigveda prescribes a penalty of your death or expulsion from the kingdom to those who kill or injure cows. Alcoholic drinks, Sura and Soma, were also consumed. Sura and Soma. Aryans were primarily agriculture, pastoral people who renowned their wealth in terms of cows, amusements including music, dancing, chariot racing, dicing. One of sand in the Rigveda known the gambler's lament says, my wife rejects me and her mother hates me. My wife rejects me and my wife, her mother hates me. Religion. So now we see the how their polity and society. In their polity, we see the Kula will be there. After that, Grama is there. After that, Vis is there. After that, Jana is there. After that, Rajan is there. And who is the head of this all? We did see this one. And after that, who will rule whom? Okay, that one. After that, Gramini, who is head of the village, that one we see. Sabha, Smriti, Vaidya, Gana, this one we see. So society, how their society we see. And Sabha and Smriti acted as the they say, and Sabha is functional court of justice we see. So this one we see. So like this. Now in this part we see Indus Valley civilization. Next, Aryans. In Aryans, Vedic literature is talking about, we saw all the four Vedas, Rig Veda, Samaveda, Yajur Veda and Adharvana Veda, their Upavedas we saw. Next, after that we saw this Vedic literature, religion we saw and their society we saw. So this much part we saw. like that we'll finish. Okay, like that we'll finish. So today I will going to post like this 3 videos. So 3 videos means 3 hours. 3 hours means we're going to finish almost half of this ancient history we're going to finish. Okay, next 3 videos, next day I will post 3 videos like that. But these 3 videos, 3 tests will be also will be there. 25 questions will be there. So like that we'll finish. Okay, thank you. If you like my channel, please like and subscribe so that I can send this question paper to you. The whatever question paper I will prepare regarding this video till these topics, I will prepare question paper daily and I will send to you personally, or you need in the WhatsApp group or in this Telegram group, I will send this video. Okay, like that we'll finish. Then it is very easy to clear the group 2. Even group 1 also it is very helpful for mains point of view. Okay, thank you for watching my video.